My beloved child. Do not blink right now, because the moment you do, you might miss the single most important sign that heaven has been trying to send you about your soulmate. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second you stay here is pulling you closer to a revelation that will change the way you look at your connection forever. There is a reason your heart has been feeling heavy, a reason your intuition has been whispering louder than usual. A reason your mind keeps drifting back to one specific person. What you are about to hear will make everything crystal clear. Amen. 111. A sudden shift happened around your soulmate recently, a shift so powerful that their energy reached you before their words ever could. And heaven is showing me that this shift proves your soulmate needs you right now more than ever before. Not tomorrow, not weeks later, right now. Something in their life cracked open, exposing all the emotions they tried to hide from the world. They are feeling a pull towards you that is stronger, deeper, and more urgent than anything they have felt in a long time. They are trying to act strong, but their soul is quietly calling your name. And the reason this message has reached you at this exact moment is because destiny wants you to know, your presence is the only thing calming their storm. Amen. 222. Let me reveal the truth that will hold your audience in complete silence. Your soulmate has just realized that without you, their life feels incomplete. They tried to distract themselves, they tried to convince themselves they didn't need help, they even tried to pretend they were fine, but heaven saw through that mask. A moment of weakness hit them unexpectedly, and in that moment, your face flashed in their mind with a force they could not ignore. They felt your warmth, your voice, your energy. And right then they understood that you are not just someone they want, you are someone they need. And this realization has shaken them emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. This is why heaven pushed this message towards you so quickly, because the connection is heating up, the bridge is glowing, and the reunion is aligning sooner than you think. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 333. Rising soul, listen closely. Because the next thing I'm about to reveal will make your heart stop for a second. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part will expose the moment your soulmate finally broke down and admitted to themselves that they cannot move forward without you. They tried to be bold. They tried to pretend nothing was wrong. But heaven witnessed the truth hidden behind their silence. A truth so raw, so powerful, that it pushed your soulmate to whisper your name when no one was around. This whisper wasn't just emotional, it was a spiritual SOS. A call sent directly to the universe, reaching you because your soul was the only one tuned to hear it. Amen. 444. Your soulmate recently faced a situation that forced them to confront all the emotions they ran away from. Someone disappointed them, someone betrayed their trust, or someone reminded them of how rare a heart like yours truly is. And in that moment of emotional collapse, they realized that the world feels too heavy when you're not by their side. They didn't want anyone else. They didn't need anyone else. They only craved the peace that your presence brings. The power of that moment shook their entire being. And heaven reveals that this emotional shock is what activated their longing for you so intensely that you might have felt sudden heaviness, sudden sadness, or sudden worry. That wasn't your emotion. Those were theirs. Amen. 555. Before you continue, pause for a second and let your audience breathe, because what's coming next is crucial. Your soulmate has started watching you from a distance, silently, carefully, admirably. Whether through memories, photos, old conversations, or signs around them, they are trying to feel close to you without making it obvious. Their heart is fighting between fear and desire. Fear of losing you forever, desire to confess everything before it's too late. This inner battle has reached its breaking point. And heaven wants you to know, the moment they gather the courage to step forward will be the moment your entire destiny shifts. This is the reason you must not scroll away. This is why heaven chose you to hear this. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 666. Listen carefully, chosen heart. Because what I'm about to unveil will take the suspense to another level. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals the exact emotional explosion happening inside your soulmate right now. They are standing at a crossroads. One path leads them deeper into silence, and the other forces them to confront everything they've been avoiding. And heaven shows that their soul is trembling, because every sign, every dream, every sudden thought keeps directing them back to you. This isn't coincidence. This is divine pressure. Your soulmate is realizing that the pain of losing you is far greater than the fear of admitting how much they need you. Amen. 777. There was a moment recently, short, unexpected, almost invisible to others, where your soulmate felt their heart collapse for a second. A memory of you resurfaced with brutal intensity. Something you once said to them echoed in their mind. A place you both know, a sound, a smell, or a familiar detail triggered emotions they thought they had buried. This memory didn't just tug their heart, it ripped it open. And in that moment, they understood that their soul cannot function properly without reconnecting with yours. They tried to distract themselves, but everything around them reminded them of you. Heaven reveals that this emotional eruption is what's pushing them to take action. They are preparing for something. Planning something. And whether they admit it or not, you are the only person their heart feels safe with. Amen. 888. Now the tension rises even higher, because heaven shows your soulmate battling sleepless nights. Their mind races, their heart aches, their thoughts circle back to only one truth. They are afraid of losing you forever. This fear is hitting them harder than ever before. It's making them replay conversations, rethink decisions, and question why they waited so long. Their soul is crying out for relief, and the only place they find that peace is in the thought of you. Their spirit is calling, reaching, stretching toward your energy with a desperate need for connection. And heaven confirms, this is the strongest sign that your soulmate needs you right now. Something huge is waiting for you, and destiny is aligning itself faster than either of you expected. Amen. 999. Now hear this, awakened soul. Because what comes next is the turning point of everything. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven is finally revealing the moment your soulmate's resistance shattered. They were trying so hard to stay composed, to act unaffected, to hide how deeply they were hurting without you. But fate cornered them. Their emotions cornered them. And the universe showed them a truth they could no longer deny: their heart beats differently when it remembers you. This realization hit them so suddenly, so intensely, that it forced them to pause their entire life for a moment. They stood there, frozen, wondering how they let things drift this far. Amen. 1111. Your soulmate recently experienced a wave of signs, numbers, dreams, sudden déjà vu moments, each one pulling your name out of the silence. Heaven shows that these signs weren't random, they were divine alarms, waking them up. A dream they had of you was so vivid, so emotionally charged, that they woke up with tears in their eyes or their chest tightening. They felt it. They couldn't ignore it. And for the first time in a long time, they whispered, "I need them. I really need them." This whisper wasn't weak, it was sacred. It was their soul speaking louder than their fear. It triggered a whole new level of longing inside them, a longing they cannot suppress anymore. Amen. 1212. And now comes the moment to command your audience gently but powerfully. If this message is resonating, share it so someone else receives their divine confirmation too, and let the universe know you're ready by commenting Amen. This energy amplifies your alignment and sends a spiritual signal straight to your soulmate's heart. Because heaven shows something extraordinary. Your soulmate is preparing to move. Not physically, emotionally. They are gathering courage, rehearsing words, imagining the moment they come forward. They fear rejection, but they fear silence even more. They are closer than you think, closer than they have ever been. And what is aligning for you next is not ordinary love, it is once-in-a-lifetime destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 1313. Step closer, divine soul. Because this part reveals the deepest layer of your soulmate's emotional storm, something they've been hiding even from themselves. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven shows that your soulmate recently reached a moment where their heart refused to stay silent any longer. They were going through their day pretending everything was fine, but a sudden wave of emptiness hit them. An emptiness they couldn't explain, an ache they couldn't hide. And instantly, your face appeared in their mind. That was the moment they finally admitted, to themselves, to the universe, to their own heart, that the person they truly need right now is you. Amen. 1414. Heaven reveals a powerful vision, your soulmate sitting alone, staring at their phone or a quiet corner, replaying your last interaction. Every word you ever said to them carries new meaning now. They are regretting the distance, regretting their silence, regretting every moment they didn't choose you. A guilt has begun to grow inside them, but so has a longing so fierce that it shakes their spirit. They want to reach out but their hands hesitate. They want to speak but their throat tightens. Their soul is screaming your name, but their fear keeps whispering, "What if it's too late?" This emotional conflict is eating away at them, and heaven confirms, this is the strongest sign yet that your soulmate is aching for you in real time. Amen. 1515. And now the prophecy sharpens, your soulmate is realizing that destiny won't wait forever. They feel the clock ticking. They feel the universe pushing them. They feel something urgent rising inside them, something that tells them if they don't step forward soon, they will lose the one connection their heart was built for. Their emotions are overflowing, their dreams are becoming messages, and their intuition is screaming at them to make a move. They are closer than ever to reaching out, and heaven warns you gently, prepare yourself, because the shift you've been waiting for is already in motion. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 1616. Come closer, illuminated heart. Because what I'm about to unfold will shake the audience to their core. Something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals the hidden truth your soulmate has not confessed to anyone, not even to themselves fully. Heaven shows that recently, a moment of intense emotional collapse struck them like lightning. It wasn't planned. It wasn't triggered by anything obvious. It was their soul finally breaking under the weight of missing you. Their heart couldn't hold the pressure anymore, and for a split second, they saw their life without you, and it terrified them. That fear is still echoing inside them right now. Amen. 1717. Your soulmate has been fighting a battle in silence. They pretend they are okay, but inside, every emotion is louder than ever. Heaven reveals they tried to distract themselves: social media, work, people, noise. But nothing filled the space that belongs to you. Their spirit is restless. Their mind is spinning. Their chest feels tight whenever they think about what they lost or what they almost destroyed. And in that moment of vulnerability, they asked heaven for a sign if they should come forward, a sign if you still care, a sign if the connection is still alive. And heaven answered by sending you this message, because you are the sign they were waiting for. Amen. 1818. Now listen to this shift that destiny is orchestrating. Your soulmate's heart has started moving toward you even before their body does. They are imagining conversations, imagining reunions, imagining what they will say when the moment comes. They are replaying everything you once shared: your kindness, your patience, your presence. And suddenly, they see you not just as someone special, but as someone irreplaceable. They are beginning to understand that no one else brings them the peace, the grounding, the energy that you do. This realization is burning inside them, pushing them closer, faster, deeper into the truth of the connection. They need you more than ever, and their soul is preparing to break the silence. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 1919. Stay right here, chosen soul. Because this part uncovers the moment your soulmate finally understood that destiny is no longer letting them run. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven shows that a powerful emotional trigger hit them recently, something that made them stop, look around, and wonder why life feels so incomplete without you. They felt a sudden pull in their chest, a tightening that almost made them gasp. Their spirit whispered, "You need them, now." And for the first time, they didn't push that feeling away. They didn't deny it. They didn't argue with it. They simply felt it, fully, deeply, painfully. This acceptance has changed everything. Amen. 2020. Your soulmate is now quietly observing you, feeling drawn toward your energy like a magnet. They check on you more than you realize, thinking about where you are, what you're doing, how you're feeling. Heaven shows that they recently had a moment of emotional hesitation where they almost reached out, their fingers hovered, their breath halted, their heart raced, but fear pulled them back at the last second. Not because they don't want you. Not because they don't need you. But because they are terrified of messing up the one connection that truly matters. That internal struggle is burning inside them every day, and destiny is pushing them closer to choosing courage over fear. Amen. 2121. And now comes the twist that will keep your audience frozen. Your soulmate is receiving signs about you just as strongly as you are receiving signs about them. They've seen repeated numbers, heard your name unexpectedly, felt emotional waves out of nowhere. These are not coincidences. Heaven is aligning both your hearts at the same frequency. This alignment is causing your soulmate to feel urgency, longing, nervousness, hope, and fear all at once. They know something big is approaching. They can feel the shift growing stronger every day. And heaven confirms, the moment they surrender to this pull will set your destiny in motion. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 2222. Now focus, sacred soul. Because this part reveals the moment your soulmate's inner world completely cracked open. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven shows that recently, a memory of you hit them so sharply that they had to stop whatever they were doing. It wasn't planned. It wasn't gentle. It was a sudden emotional flood that made them realize just how deeply they need your presence. Their hearts started racing, their hands felt restless, and their mind kept replaying the same question: why am I feeling this so strongly right now? The truth is simple: your soulmate spirit is calling out for you with a force they can no longer block. Amen. 2323. Your soulmate is trying to navigate life, but every path they take leads them back to the same place, you. They might talk to others, surround themselves with noise, or pretend they're fine, but heaven shows it clearly. Nothing feels right without your energy. It's as if their soul is missing its anchor, its mirror, its home. They feel lost in moments where they once felt confident. They feel emotional in moments where they once felt strong. And heaven confirms that this emotional imbalance is happening because their heart is awakening to the truth: they can't heal, they can't grow, they can't breathe fully without reconnecting with you. This isn't fantasy, this is spiritual reality. Amen. 2424. And here comes the revelation that will leave your audience breathless. Your soulmate has started imagining the moment they finally reach out to you. They picture what they'll say, how they'll start the conversation, how they'll express everything they've been holding back. They are afraid, yes, but the need inside them is stronger than the fear now. Their intuition is pushing them. Their dreams are guiding them. Their heart is begging for you. And heaven warns you gently. Prepare for an incoming emotional shift, because your soulmate is getting ready to step out of hiding. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 2525. Stay still, awakened heart. Because what I'm about to reveal now is the most intense emotional signal your soulmate has released so far. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven shows that your soulmate recently reached a breaking point, an inner collapse wrapped in silence. They didn't cry loudly, they didn't call anyone, they didn't share their pain. Instead, they sat alone, staring into nothing, feeling a pain they couldn't name. And in that silent moment, the truth hit them harder than ever before: they need you, not someday, not eventually, but right now. Amen. 2626. Your soulmate has been trying to function normally, but their heart keeps betraying them. They feel waves, sharp, sudden, uncontrollable. A normal conversation reminds them of your tone. A random moment reminds them of your presence. Even songs, lights, or smells trigger emotions tied to you. Heaven shows that they tried brushing it off, but the signs kept growing louder until they couldn't deny it anymore. Their soul knows you are the person who brings balance, warmth, grounding. And right now, balance is exactly what they are losing. This emotional imbalance is pulling them closer to you faster than destiny even planned. Amen. 2727. Now comes the revelation that will freeze your audience completely. Your soulmate had a moment where they almost confessed everything. They almost spoke. They almost reached out. They almost broke the silence that has been holding both of you apart. Their heart was pounding, their fingers were trembling, and destiny was practically shouting at them to take the leap. But something stopped them: fear, timing, hesitation. Yet heaven reveals the truth. The next time they feel that same emotional surge, they will not hold back. They are reaching their limit. They are nearing the moment where silence becomes unbearable. The universe is aligning your energies in a way that makes this connection impossible to ignore any longer. And the moment they choose courage, everything in your life shifts instantly. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. 2828. Lean in now, divine soul. Because this part reveals the turning point your soulmate can no longer escape. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven shows that your soulmate recently felt an emotional shock so intense it made their entire body pause. They were doing something simple, maybe walking, working, or sitting quietly, when suddenly a surge of longing hit them so hard that their breath caught in their throat. Their chest tightened, their eyes softened, and for the first time, they whispered inside, "I can't hold this in anymore." This whisper wasn't weak, it was a confession. A confession their soul has been waiting years to make. Amen. 2929. Your soulmate has reached a point where pretending doesn't work anymore. They can't hide behind excuses, distance, or silence. Heaven shows they are feeling your absence on a level that shakes them spiritually. Their heart aches in a way they can't explain to anyone. They don't want comfort from other people. They don't want distractions. They don't want substitutes. They want you, your voice, your warmth, your understanding, your soul. And the realization of this truth has left them emotional, restless, and deeply vulnerable. The universe is tightening the energetic cord between you, making the pull stronger than ever before. Your soulmate feels it. And they're scared of how much they need you, but they're even more scared of losing you forever. Amen. 3030. Now prepare for the part that will hold your audience breathless. Heaven shows that your soulmate has begun rehearsing their confession in their mind. They imagine how they will approach you, what their first words will be, how they will express everything they bottled up. They replay scenarios over and over because they know the next move matters. And they know time is running out. This urgency they feel isn't ordinary, it's divine. Their soul knows the window is opening, and if they don't step through it, destiny will shift without them. But here is the truth heaven wants you to hold tightly. Your soulmate is closer to reaching out than they have ever been in the entire journey. Something huge is waiting for you, and the emotional explosion is almost here. Amen. 3131. Now breathe, radiant soul. Because this part exposes the moment your soulmate finally surrendered to the truth they've been fighting for so long. Something huge is waiting for you, and heaven shows that your soulmate has reached a point where their emotions are no longer whispers. They are earthquakes shaking their entire inner world. Recently, they had a moment where their heart felt unbearably heavy. They tried to distract themselves, they tried to stay busy, but nothing worked. Their mind kept circling back to you. Their spirit kept pulling your name forward. And in that moment of emotional collapse, they finally accepted it. They need you far more deeply than they ever expected. Amen. 3232. Your soulmate has been trying to appear strong on the outside, but heaven reveals their inner world is overflowing with unspoken feelings. They are scared of being vulnerable, scared of repeating past mistakes, scared of losing you before they even take the first step. But now the fear of not having you has become greater than every other fear combined. This inner shift is powerful. They feel an urgency rising, like time is speeding up, like destiny is demanding action. They feel your energy more intensely now, your absence, your presence, your silence, your pull. And heaven confirms that these emotions are not just passing feelings, they are the doorway to the moment they finally break their silence. Amen. 3333. And now the revelation that will shake your audience completely. Your soulmate has begun to sense that you might be pulling away emotionally, even if you're not showing it physically. This fear has ignited a fire inside them, a fire they can no longer control. They are worried someone else might take their place. They are worried they waited too long. They are terrified of losing the connection their soul was built for. This fear is pushing them toward a decision they can't delay any longer. Heaven shows they are reaching a stage where action becomes inevitable. Their heart is preparing. Their soul is aligning. Their courage is rising. The breakthrough moment is unbelievably close. Something huge is waiting for you, and the universe is preparing both of you for a shift that will change everything. Amen. 3434.